All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Marvel Future Fight video. And for today, I wanted to give you guys a public service announcement in regards to something major that's currently going on in the game right now. You might have already noticed it. However, since it's only an hour after reset, you probably haven't noticed it if you don't play the game as soon as the daily reset occurs. But that's not everyone. Some people come in, they get their stuff done early, and then they hop out for the day. So let me talk about it. In case you're in a panic, do not panic. Things will be resolved as soon as possible. How do I know that? Well, there's been a post about it and I seen it in game. I was actually in the shop when it happened. So, ladies and gents, if you've been logging in since Friday when they started the Black Friday events for 2021, there's been this token shop available where you're able to pick up 50 tokens a day. And over the past couple days, you would have gotten up to 250 tokens today included. With that, you would have been able to pick up a free tier 3 character from the event shop. A free tier 3 character that includes the likes of Captain America, who's one of the best characters in the game right now, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Ant-Man, Black Panther, and a couple others, Captain Marvel included. Alright? However, if you click on Event Shop right now, it will take you to the store where you have the recommended deals. The Event Shop has actually been removed from the game prematurely. It's nowhere to be found. Now, I know it's prematurely because the event timer says 1 day and 22 hours. So what does this mean? Well, it's good and bad. They removed the event shop from the game because there was a bug with the tier 3 selector that was in the event shop that was making it so that even if you didn't already have the character that you selected at tier 3, you would only get biometrics for said character. For example, for me, I have all the tier 3 characters in the game. So whenever they do events like these that give out a tier 3 character, I only get biometrics. For you guys, if you don't have those characters at tier 3 and you choose one of them, you are supposed to get that character at tier 3. Whether you had them unlocked, whether you had them at level 60, level 70, gear 25, doesn't matter. No matter where they start, they're supposed to end up at tier 3. However, that's not what was happening. Regardless of where the character was, everyone was getting biometrics. And that's a big deal, right? There's a big difference between 200, 400, 500 biometrics versus a tier 3 character. That's thousands of gold, tons of black antimatter, tons of biometrics. So yeah, that's a big problem. And in order to rectify that issue, the Marvel Future Fight devs have actually removed the event shop from the game so they can resolve said issue. So if you come in here and you click on the event shop and it takes you to the store, do not worry, they will be rectifying this issue and putting the shop back in the game more than likely later today. Now, in regards to the people who flew through their dailies and came in and picked up the tier 3 selector and only got biometrics, my guess is they're either gonna, one, give you 250 tokens in your inbox, or two, send you a brand new tier 3 selector and allow you to choose those characters from it. I don't see them robbing people of a tier 3 based on a mistake that was on their end, because they should have made sure that the selector was working as intended. We know it's not what they intended, for you to get a whole bunch of biometrics instead of a tier 3, by the sheer fact that they removed the shop from the game as soon as it became an issue. How do I know that? Because I was in here spending my tokens buying the other things, because the tier 3 selector does nothing for me. I don't need the bios. You can see for yourself, I was doing my dailies. I picked up 30 tokens from today plus all the tokens from the other days. You can see I only have 10 left because I was spending them on CCF, EOD, TCP, and I was going to pick up some energy once I was done. However, I backed out for a bit and then I stepped back in and the shop was gone. If you are noticing the same issue, this is what is going on. I checked on the forums and this is what they had to say. So at 10:35 today, so 35 minutes after the reset, CM Fragment says we found an issue with the selector for the tier 3, providing biometrics for the chosen character instead of a tier 3 version of the character. We are quickly assessing the issue as of now, and this is on Monday, November 29, 2021. To thoroughly investigate this matter, we have temporarily brought down the event quest event shop from the store. We apologize for the inconvenience. We are very sorry about any inconvenience this issue caused, as we know that many of our agents have anticipated this selector. The Marvel Future Fight team will do our best to investigate and fix this issue as quickly as possible. So if you're freaking out, don't freak out. They absolutely have to reimburse you your tokens, which means if they end up giving you back your tokens, you end up with a bunch of free biometrics that you can either use on another character to get them to level 70, or you can use on that character's uniforms. That is really good. If they send you a tier 3 selector, it's the same thing. Okay, so one of two things have to happen. They'll either send you a tier 3 selector to your inventory, so be on the lookout for that, or they'll send you your tokens, or they'll put the the tier 3 selector back in the shop and make it cost 10 tokens. That would work too, right? So whatever they want to do here, because they absolutely have to make sure that the people who missed out on the tier 3 selector based on this error are not left in the dust, okay? Because that would be absolutely terrible. I'll keep you guys updated when the shop is fixed, because it's early in the day right now, and usually when there's bugs like these that affect so many players, they get it fixed by 5 p.m. PST. So we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for popping in. Hopefully you guys aren't too upset about this. I know you guys were very excited about the free tier 3, but you can see mistakes happen. Come on, guys. They're humans too, right? Mistakes happen. Obviously, this is not what they intended. They wanted everybody to get a free tier 3. For one, nobody was guaranteed to get a free tier 3 at the start of this whole Black Friday thing. So the fact that they brought out a free tier 3 selector to give to everyone was a shocker in itself. So if something goes wrong, it's fine. They'll fix it. And at the end of the day, the people who actually picked up the selector early will probably end up getting more than the rest of us. So the people who are having issues right now will probably end up with some free biometrics, and they'll still get their tier 3. So it is what it is. Just be patient, guys. By the end of the day, my guess is this will be fixed, and they'll probably add some extra time to the event shop if it does take more than a day, right? So it's okay.